Hey guys, Jared here again, aka the Laughing Man. Just want to start off by saying whoever decided to put chamoy on peach flavored candies is an absolute genius. These things are delicious. I usually get the peach rings, but I got these ones this time. Very good. Anyways, I have a conundrum, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me with this here. So I love my cameras. I've got all sorts of cameras. I've got the gimbal cameras, I've got DSLRs, the Insta360s, but it's kind of boiling down to right now, I really like using my Insta360 as a kind of dash cam sort of thing for my motorcycle. It's almost always on my handlebars. I've got a USB cable going into it, keeping it charged, but I just found out that it no longer supports the DJI Mic 2s. So I'm trying to decide, do I get rid of this and get the 5, which does support the Mic 2s, or do I get the new Insta360's new microphones? So the new microphones are roughly $300. The new camera, if I decide to get the new camera, is about $550. So I like how the new camera looks. It's, it comes in the white. Like I said, it's about $550 here. I can get it probably for a little bit less. The Navy Exchange usually has them, I'd say about $50 off retail. So figure it's about $500 for the X5. I don't think they'll have the microphones in, but do I stick with Insta360 or do I swap out of the, or do I swap out completely and just go with all DJI? Again, $500 for the camera, but it would get me a newer camera. I do love my Insta360 cameras. But if I get that, will I end up getting the microphones in the future? Do I just completely get rid of all my DJI stuff and go for all Insta360 stuff? The new microphones are also really cool. So these have a cool little, oh, come on. These have a cool little e-ink display, so you can customize these. You can put whatever you want. You can put your logo on it. I'd probably put like a Star Trek comm badge on there while I'm wearing it. I don't know. I'm a nerd. But the other really cool thing about these is they also come with a 3.5 millimeter adapter, which allows me to use my lavalier microphones. I've got a bunch of these lavaliers that are really quite expensive, and I really like using them. But the DJI mics seem to have interference with them. Of course, they don't have the locking 3.5 millimeter. So figure out which camera I'm on here. So I could, oh, I guess it's not really focused. Sorry. I have to manually focus my cameras. So I could swap out, get that. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. Do I stick with my current ecosystem of a lot of the DJI stuff? Or do I just sell all my DJI stuff and go all Insta360? As it's kind of getting a pain to, figure out what's compatible and what's not. I am really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, I don't want to go crazy with all the camera gear again. All this stuff does cost a lot of money. So swapping over, it'd kind of be my last ecosystem. Unfortunately, it seems like every time DJI comes out with something, a couple years later, Insta360 comes out with something, and then now it's going to be DJI's. Of course, GoPro's been out of the running for years now, so like these things, I'd consider these disposable cameras now. But I don't know. Like I said, I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys have suggestions, I'll put like a little vote thing in the bottom. Tell me, what do you guys think? Should I get the X5 and keep the mics and the other DJI cameras? Or do I get rid of all the DJI cameras and buy all Insta360?